Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create custom audiences and lookalike audiences with a click of a button. Now, I don't know about you guys, but creating custom audiences, creating lookalike audiences is so time consuming with the Facebook Ads Manager that it can be a real grind to sit there and create a custom audience for 30 days video views, or 30 days add to cart, 30 days purchase, and then have to go and create lookalike audiences for each of your countries or group in your countries, however you guys like to test. But it's an absolute nightmare sitting there and actually trying to create all these different combinations of custom audiences and lookalike audiences. But what I found is I found an app called Scalify. Now what Scalify does is it connects your Shopify store to your Facebook ads account, and it allows you to create your custom audiences, allows you to create your lookalike audiences, retarget, your dynamic retargeting. It allows you to set all that up within the app, and within the click of a button, it just creates all your custom audiences, all your lookalike audiences, and then creates the actual ad set, the campaign and the ad set as well, all for you within this app. You don't have to do anything other than just set it up and click go, and it does the rest for you. It's amazing. It's saving me so much time, and I'm just going to use this video to show you guys this and see if hopefully you'll find this useful as well and you can start using it on your stores. So within the app here, this is the dashboard of the Scalify. So I'm just in my main general store here. I have Scalify attached to it. And as you can see here, it allows you to create lookalike campaigns based on customers, so people that have purchased from you using the customer data from your Shopify store. You don't need to export your Shopify orders and then import them into Facebook. Scalify will just take the data from your Shopify store and import that into Facebook for you. You can then also create lookalike audiences based on traffic. So as you know, you do your view content, your add to cart, initiate checkouts, add payment infos, and purchase kind of custom audiences. Scalify will pull that information from your pixel and build it all within this app. And then of course you have your video views lookalike audiences, where it'll pick a video from your ad account and then build your lookalike audience off the back of it. So there's quite a lot you can do with it really, but what I'm going to show you on here is I'm going to show you how we can create a purchase lookalike or purchase custom audience and a purchase lookalike audience, and then create a campaign from those audiences and basically load it into the Facebook Ads Manager with just a few clicks within this app. So if I just click on the traffic lookalike audiences, and what you need to do is you need to choose your business you're working with within your ad account, and then your ad account within that. I'm just going to create, let's just do a Scalify test campaign. Click next. And then in this section, what you need to do is you need to choose the post that you're going to be running your ad with. So if you've already got an ad running, you can search for it by the campaign. If not, then you can search for your page. So I'm just going to choose one of these campaigns because I know there's an ad running on it that I'm going to use. So you pick your page post within the ad and then click next. And then in this section here, this is where you can choose what type of event you want to create. So let's just say, well, in this example, we're going to do the purchase look, right? So we can do a purchase, we just tick it. But let's say I wanted to do view content. I could do a view content, but then I could exclude other metrics from it. So this is something you can't do on Facebook Ads Manager. You can't exclude an audience from an audience. So you can't create a view content custom audience within Facebook, but then exclude an add to cart audience within that same custom audience. Whereas within here, within Scalify, you can. And this can save you a lot of time when having to exclude different custom audiences within the actual ad set itself. But for this example, I'm just going to show you the purchase. So if I just click on purchase, and let's say I wanted to look at purchases within the last 90 days. And then on the right hand side here, this is where you can change your number of copies of that particular ad set you want to create. So you can do up to 10. I'm just going to leave it as 1 on here just for this example. Click next. And then in this section here, this is where you choose your country and your lookalike percentages. So let's just say I wanted to do the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom was my best performing country. I'm going to create a lookalike audience off the back of it. You can also choose things, all the different continents. You can choose free trade areas. And you can choose the Euro area. But in this example, I'm just going to go with United Kingdom and create the audience off this. But what I'd like to do is I want to do more than just the 1%. I want to do 1% all the way up to 20%. Now that's something extra on here as well. You can't do a 20% audience within Facebook. It only allows you to go to 10. Scalify will allow you to then expand that up to 20%. So the 10 to 20% range here, nobody else is looking at on Facebook. No one's advertising to that percentage because it won't let you do it. But you have this entire pot of people now that you can advertise to. So let's just say I wanted to do 5 different audiences. I wanted to do a 10 to 20% audience. I wanted to do a 5 to 10% audience, a 2 to 5, a 1 to 2, and then a 1% audience. I can set it up like that. And if I just scroll down, the daily budget is set to 10 per ad set. This is because Scalify doesn't yet have the CBO kind of campaign structure within it, so you have to create your budget at ad set level. But all you do then is head over to your ads manager once it's created and just switch over to CBO, and you can run a CBO campaign from it anyway. You choose your ages. I like to set this product at 25 to 44 because this is just what is working for this product. So if we do 25 to 44 men, I'm going to do English as the language. Make sure you have it set as conversions, obviously. And then the conversion window here, I've been leaving it on 1 day click with Scalify just because that seems to be the default. You have obviously all the different options. 7 day click or 1 day view is generally the default within Facebook Ads Manager. But I've been testing it as 1 day click. It has been working, so I've just been leaving it, and my CPMs are quite low with it. So I'm just testing it out at the moment to see how it gets on, but it's looking quite good at the minute. And then within your audience breakdown, you can actually split your ages. So at the moment, we're going to be creating 5 ad sets. So 1%, a 1 to 2, a 2 to 5, 5 to 10, and 10 to 20% lookalike audience. We've created 1 purchase custom audience, 5 lookalike audiences. But what you can do here with this split of the ages is you can split down. So let's just say we wanted to split it down every 5 years. We'd now be creating those 5% lookalike audiences from here per age range. So you'd have your 5 to 10, your 20, 10 to 20, your 1 to 2, and all that within your 25 to 30 age range, 31 to 36 age range, 37 to 42, and so on. You can split down like that if you want to test different age ranges and get Scalify to create those different audiences for you straight away. But I'm just going to leave that as a combined in this example. And then at the bottom here, you have your placements. This is where you can choose, your desktop, your mobile, which platforms you want to run it on. I'm just going to leave it on Facebook feed for this. If we just click next, it gives you a chance to review it all. You can leave these enabling switched off because we're going to go in there and change it to CBO anyway, so we don't have to enable anything just yet. And then when we click scale, Scalify will then start to create those audiences. So as you can see here, the custom audience from website traffic. So we've got Scalify test, which is the campaign name we named it as, custom audience, CA, and then purchase. So as you can see, it's already created the custom audience. Just me trying to explain it to you. It's already created it. It's already created all the lookalike audiences, and now we're down here. So it's created the campaign, and we're currently two ad sets in. So it's created the first 2. It's created the lookalike audience for purchases. United Kingdom 1% male 25 to 44. It's done the 1 to 2% 25 to 44, and it's just got to finish off with these last 3, and that entire campaign is then created. That's how easy it is. I've just created a custom audience, 5 different lookalike audiences, the campaign, the ad set, and the ad within those few clicks. All we have to do is just wait for these last 3 to be created, and we can jump into the ad account and change it over to CBO, which I'll do in a second. So as you can see here, it's, we're pretty much there. So there it is, all 5 done. So all that is now being created. It's just a few minutes. The more you do, the longer it can obviously take. But this example, it was really quick. So if I head over into my ad account now, I'm currently in with the audiences. If I just refresh this page, you can see here we have the different audiences. They've already been created. So we have our custom audience here, and then we've created the lookalike audience off the back of it. Now don't worry about the size. You can still run ads to this straight away as long as this availability is ready. This is just going to update as Facebook figures out how many are in the audience. So now if I jump over into the ads manager itself, we have the Scalify test campaign right here. And if I just click into the Scalify test, here are the 5 ad sets. And that's how easy it is, like how quick that was to create those different combinations. Now obviously I've gone in with purchase. If you went in there and you clicked view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, add to payment, it would create all those custom audiences as well, and then create all your lookalikes off the back of it. And I just think how much time you've just saved by doing that. No one's really talking about this app. I think it's quite new. I've just come across it recently, but it's saving me so much time on creating custom audiences and lookalike audiences. It's amazing. I mean, the only thing it can't do at the moment is obviously the CBO thing, but it can't do your top 25% of time spent custom audiences either. I wish it can. I hope they're going to add that in the future, but that's something it can't do at the minute. So at the moment, these ad sets are switched off. Obviously, we want to change this to a CBO campaign, currently set at ad set level. We don't really want to be doing that anymore with Facebook switching it off. So if we just edit these and go to the campaign level, and we can just literally switch on the campaign here. And I'm just going to publish that just to show. And then those ad sets now are done. That ad's now live and we're ready to go. If you want this app, I mean, this isn't a paid promotion or anything. You know, they haven't got in touch with me and saying to do this. I just use this every day. As you can see, this is on my account. I use this every day. It's really, really useful. If you want to have a look at this app and you want to add it to your store, there is a link in the description. And just for transparency, if you do add it through that link, then I do get a small commission. It's just like an affiliate thing. If you don't want to click it through the link, then you can just go and search for Scalify on the App Store for Shopify, and you can just go in and add it that way yourselves. But yeah, it's a great app. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, just drop me a like, subscribe if you're new. I love finding these little tips and tricks that not a lot of people are talking about. It's very, very useful, but the amount of time you can save on this is ridiculous. It does come with a 7-day free trial, but after that, it's I think it's $29 a month after that. It's not massive amounts of money, but the amount of time it'll save you, you can create enough custom audiences, enough lookalike audiences to test properly and test on a large amount. Hopefully you'll find some winners in there, and that $29 really won't be a lot of money if you start winning on the ad sets that this is creating for you. But within that 7 days, you're gonna have a chance to play around with it. You'll see how useful it is, how much time it can save. But again, it's not just to do with traffic, it's to do with your video views. You can retarget, there's dynamic retargeting in there. There's custom conversions in there, which is just an entire another beast, and it can do it all for you within the Scalify app. So yeah, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions about this video, if you have any questions about dropshipping, make sure you ask a question in the comments box below, because I'm answering them all at the moment. If you want to know more about my dropshipping journey, there is also a link in the description that takes you over to my website that you can find out more about dropshipping and get involved in it if you're new. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I will catch you in the next one.